Hello people, Cretaceous Breaks here. Today I'm gonna do this review. I just don't know what to say, honestly. This is definitely I just got it just for a nice T-Rex base. As this is the bootleg Rebor King T-Rex, which honestly I'm really surprised there's a knockoff of this. Um the only reason I got this is just because I want a nice T-Rex and I thought this is and big and nice enough for me to do some touch-ups. Because I do like the body gradient the paint gradient right here. It's just I might need to do some touch-ups with the mouth inside and the teeth, and probably like make the base a bit, how to say, like a bit wider, because this one right here is how the feet looks like it's rested, and that's like tilting the rock, so I may have to use some really put for this. But yeah, let's take a bit of a closer look with the head sculpt. Now this is based, they definitely take the original copy, but they just make it low quality, but it's decent. It's just that the teeth right here looks a bit like so wide, and the tongue is a bit of a bright red, which doesn't look good, and the red on top is like all of a sudden like very abrupt. So I may decide to touch up the red part of the back of his eyes, and it's very Jurassic Park T-Rex, but the mouth right here, right over here, like closed most of the time. Like this one right here is supposed to slide in, but I don't know why it's like this. But the eye is definitely the best part, unlike other dinosaur bullets I've seen. At least this one looks pretty good. The toe claws are like very rounded. And say with the dew claw right here, with these two, I probably might have to cut a little bit of this off, and then I'll probably this one same need to trim it down maybe, but I'll need to figure out how, look at some reference to see how sharp I can make it. But the fingernails, are they called fingernails? I don't know. Look alright. I probably may also have to trim a tiny bit because they look very small. But the details I say is pretty good. But the I think the best part of it is the eye, and I not really getting this to support bootlegs. I only get it like just for like do some painting touch ups and fixing things, because I know the original is like I didn't get it because I was too young to have it, and basically it's like very expensive now, and I cannot find it anywhere for a good price at least. And one thing I noticed is that the spike roll right here, like it looks like it's broken, but I've seen many copies at least. It's like supposedly it looks like some kind of mode failure thing, which might make sense since they took the original mode. But the rock right here is surprisingly but it's surprisingly very different from the original Rebor. It's like this one like is very hollow compared to the authentic one, I guess they call it. And the feet right here on the fake is like it's like sculpted perfect for the feet to rest on like this. And I'm not sure if Rebor made like a second one, because I know it's like that one is like had to find a sweet spot. But honestly, if would like this prefer this rock over the authentic one, if it means like at least you have a proper feet secure right here. But I'm not really sure if for what I've remembered and seen, there's a second version of the King T-Rex from Rebor that is the same as this, but I'm not sure if they did do the adjuster, design a new rock right here. But I really think the fake one looks at least is much better. But you, it's like if you want to properly align it, I'm gonna have to tilt the rock, and that would mean I had to add some clay work to make it work. But this one, I say it is pretty good, but I know the teeth looks horrendous, and I'm probably gonna have to cut some of them. And I'm not skilled enough, but I will try to not make it like, at least try to improve a little bit with a few paint touch-ups and few cuts, and to make it at least sharp in some areas right here. Now, basically for the size of this, I would say it is definitely around the big scale, so it would be around, I say for the T-Rex always had to be standing like this position, it's gonna be like I'll say 7-inch tall, or 17 and 18 cm, but it really depends on how I position the rock thing. But once I add something at the bottom, it'll probably make it a bit like it's going a bit upwards, and the length is gonna be like around 13 inches long and 33 cm right here. Wait, yeah, I think it's around like 33 because of the tail curves in, so I'm not gonna really count the whole, it's curved, so I'm gonna count that. So yeah, for this Rebor, fake Rebor T-Rex, which I never seen someone did it, so I thought it would be interesting to get and try to see for myself, and what like stuff need to change. And yeah, I will do the changes for this one. And this is quite an interesting like bootleg, which, because the funny thing is that I think Rebor is from China. That one called the Jurassic Collectibles even got his real one and said that Rebor is like shipped from China, so this is also like somewhat a Chinese knockoff, but I don't know whether should I call it a Chinese knockoff, because it's also made in China, because that's what the bottom base of the belly T-Rex said. But yeah, I do think it's decent, okay. I'll give it around a 7 out of 10 as its own. Like, I don't recommend getting this for if you want to keep it or something like as a display, but if you want to buy it for like a repaint, or just if you want to give it to yourself and just don't care, which I just want to do. Which for me, I just want to get a nice T-Rex for a base and then try to do some touch-ups like this. So yeah, so anyway, for more Cretaceous Breaks videos, leave a like, comment, and thanks for watching.